Hi there, this is your friend Virendra Dr. This moment I am very much inspired to share with you a great principle of life. That is the power of thought. Whatever we think, that we become. Our thought has only made us in whatever situations, circumstances and conditions of life we are. Our thought is fully responsible for that. Our thought in the mind has made us what we are. By thought was wrought and built. If a man's mind has evil thought, pain comes of him as comes the wheel, the ox behind. If a man endure purity in thought, joy follows him as his own shadow. So that is the real secret. If we can control our thought, we can control our act, deeds, we can shape our character and we can mold our destiny. Sowing and receiving. Dear friends, at this moment, I am very much inspired to share with you that we can become what we think about just by controlling and directed our power of mind to whatever definite purpose, goal, objective, project we have in our mind, we can really attain it. As Napoleon has said, truly thoughts are things and powerful things are that when they are mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence and burning desire for their translation into riches or other material objects. As R.L. Sharp wrote, is not it strange how princes and kings and the clones that caper in the sawdust rings and common people like you and me are builders of eternity. Each is given a set of rules, a shapeless mass and a bag of tools, and each must furnish or life is flown into a stumbling block or a stepping stone. Means just by concentrating our thought on a particular direction, we can become what we will think about. Today we shall be discussing how thought can influence our purpose in life, our goal in life. The purpose is highly concentrated thought. All the mental energies are directed to the attainment of an object. And obstacles which intervene between the thinker and the object are, one after another, broken down and overcome. Purpose is the keystone in the temple of achievement. It binds and holds together in a complete whole that which would otherwise be scattered and useless, inefficient, just waste. In the sustained determination to accomplish, there is an invincible power which swallow up all inferior considerations and marches direct to victory. If we peep into the history, we will discover all successful men are men of purpose. They hold fast to an idea, a project or a plan, and never allowed to get away or lost in the wilderness. They cherish it, brood upon it, and tend to develop it. And when assailed by difficulties, they refuse to beguile into surrender. Indeed, the intensity of the purpose increases with the growing magnitude of the obstacles encountered. The men who have molded the destinies of the humanity have been men mighty of purpose. What can resist an unshakable purpose? What can stand against it or turn it aside? Truly the man of unlawful purpose will, in achieving his ends, destroy himself. But the man of good and lawful purpose cannot fail. It only needs that he daily renew his fire and energy of his fixed resolve to consummate his object. Beloved friends, if you want to be successful in life, you should have a definite chief aim in your life. Where you want to go, you should be like a ship which has a fixed direction, which has a proper guidelines, a blueprint, and in your action you are following every moment in the right direction. If you are a man with determination, resolution, commitment, and obsessed desire backed by a lot of belief and faith, you should conceive of a legitimate purpose in your life, in your heart, and set out to accomplish it. You should make your purpose the centralized point of your thoughts. It may take the form of a spiritual ideal, or it may be a worldly object, according to your nature at the time being, but whichever it is, you should steadily focus your thought forces upon the object, which set before you and never allow to fade into oblivious. You should make this purpose supreme duty of yours and should devote yourself to its attainment, not allowing your thoughts to wander away in ephemeral fancies, longings and imaginings. This is the royal road of self-control and true concentrations of thought. Even if you fail again and again to accomplish your purpose, the strength of character gained will be measure of your true success, and this will form a new state point for future power and triumph of yours. Those who are not prepared for the apprehension of a great purpose must fix thoughts upon the faultless performance of their duty, no matter how insignificant task may appear. Only in this way can the thought be gathered and focused, and resolutions and energy be developed, which being done, there is nothing which may not be accomplished. But you will find that the weakest soul, knowing its own weakness and believing this truth, that strength can only be developed by effort and practice, will thus believing and having tremendous faith and a willpower and determination at once begin to exert itself, and adding effort to effort, patience to patience, and strength to strength, will never cease to develop and will let grow divinely strong. As the physically weak man can make him very strong by regular exercise in the gym and doing all the things which can make his body very strong and powerful, similarly, a weak-minded man can, by meditation, contemplation, and persistent action, can become an iron-willed person, and he will have a full concentration on his thought. And he will never allow to beguile into surrender when faced by difficulties and impediments and hindrances and obstacles. Remember it. Adversities and misfortune, obstacles and hindrances will always test your patience and your willpower and your determinations and resolutions, how much you are committed and dedicated towards the attainment of a definite purpose in life. In that case, to put away aimlessness and weakness and to begin to think with purpose is to enter the ranks of those strong ones who only recognize failures as one of the pathway to attainment, who make all conditions serve them, and who think strongly, attempt fearlessly, and accomplish masterfully. Remember it. Every adversity, every misfortune, every defeat bring with it a seed of an equivalent benefit. All the failures are ladders in the steps of your success. So never beguile to surrender when opposed by difficulties and obstacles and all the hindrances which is obstructing you towards the attainment of your definite chief aim in life. Having conceived of this purpose, you should mentally mark out a straight path to its achievement, looking neither to the right nor to the left. You must burn your bridges, burn your ships, put your back against the wall, and be ready to say, win or perish, victory or death, do or die. I'm determined, I want it, and I must have it, even at the cost of my life. And as digitally said, a human being with settled purpose must accomplish it, and nothing can resist the will which can stake even its existence for its fulfillment. That is the determination, that is the commitment, that is the dedication which can be really a cause of your success. Doubts and fears should be rigorously excluded. They are disintegrating elements which break up the strength and your straight line of effort, rendering it crooked, ineffectual and useless. Thoughts of doubt and fear never accomplish anything, and it will never. This will always lead to failure, frustration, disappointment, and you will be a quitter, and quitter will never win. Purpose, energy, power to do, and all strong thoughts cease when doubts and fear creep in. Having conceived of your strong willpower to achievement, you must mentally mark out a straight pathway to its achievement, looking neither to the right nor to the left. And always believe in yourself. Always believe in the God-gifted power of your mind. Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, the mind can really achieve for you. Believe in yourself. The world victory always goes to the most believing and persevering. The will to do springs from the knowledge that you really can do it. Doubts and fears are the great enemies of knowledge. And if you encourage them, you do not slay them, you will thwart yourself at every step. If you conquer your doubts and fear, you will conquer failure. Your every thought is allied with power, and all difficulties are bravely met and wisely overcome. Your purposes are seasonably planted, and they bloom and bring forth fruits, which do not fall prematurely to the ground. Thought aloud fearlessly, to purpose become creative force. And if you know this, and you are ready to become something higher and stronger than mere bundles of wavering thoughts and fluctuating sensation, you will really become the conscious and intelligent wielder of your mental power. Beloved friends, what can resist an unshakable purpose? What can stand against it or turn it aside? Truly the man of unlawful purpose will in achieving his ends destroy himself. But the man of good and lawful purpose cannot fail. It only needs that he daily renew the fire and energy of his fixed resolve to consummate his object. It is nothing to burning desire. You have decided, you are determined, you are persevering, you are persisting without any fear, frustration or doubt, and you are definitely going to be successful. If you are a man with fixed purpose, who never, whether misunderstanding or false accusations or flatteries and fair promises rain upon you, do not yield a fraction of your resolve, then you are a man of excellence and achievement. You are a man of success, greatness and power. Hindrances stimulate your purpose. Difficulties nerve you to renewed exertion. Mistakes, losses, pains do not subdue you. And failures are steps in the ladder of success. Be very much sure of it. For you are ever conscious of the certainty of your final achievements. All things at last will yield to your silent, irresistible and all-conquering energy of purpose. And never forget to remember in Victor's poem of William Ernest Henley, where he is telling, never mind failures, never mind any such kind of hindrances and obstacles and misfortune and adversity, because your patience will be tested several times in your life. You have to be rock solid and you have to just face this bravely. And I recite his poem which will really stimulate your intelligence to the discovery and perception of the truth, that if you are a man with rock solid, you are bound to come out flying colors, and you are reaching your destined goal which you have already dreamed and desired. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of shade, yet the meanness of years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment they scroll. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. I summarize. Believe in yourself. Have a definite purpose in life. Sow the seed of a great thought, that you are endowed with the blessings of the Lord in the form of the intelligent brain. And your brain, whatever is conceive and believe, it will yield you. Believe in yourself. You can do it if you can believe. Always believe in yourself. Always believe in the infinite intelligence. And you will be what you will to be. Dream lofty dreams, and what you dream, that shall become your reality. You are born great, blessed with all the substances and all the intelligence which any great man has got. And if you really use it effectively, efficiently, without diversion, without deviation, without quitting, persistently, tenaciously, focusing your mind always on your definite goal of life, you are bound to come out flying color. There is no barrier or limitations to the achievement. It is only the limitations which you can set up your own mind. I thank you very much and wish all the wishes, all the great fortune, fame, love and achievements at your feet. I tell you bye from now. This is Virendra Diyar. Thank you.